Hi everyone, welcome to Module 4. So as we finished up Module 3, I really and truly enjoyed your wikis, and I hope that it was a good learning experience for you. I know it was different for all of you, but my goal was that you were able to see how all of you could work together and collaborate and share your knowledge and information and technology skills remotely from no matter where you are. So great job. I had posted a update in Module 3, not to panic, if you see a 0 on your grade and you contributed. So because we don't have interoperability between PBWorks and Blackboard, it doesn't recognize that you completed that. So if you did post the link as I had suggested in my update, then you'll have a pending grade. But if you forgot to do that, don't panic. If you see the 0, once I go in and personally grade the projects in PBWorks, I will personally update those grades. So just a reminder on that. As we get into Module 4, we are looking at the use of mobile devices and telehealth. So this is a really exciting area. When we look at mobile devices, I want you to realize that there is much beyond the use of the computers on wheels or workstation on wheels that you're familiar with in the inpatient setting. So mobile devices can be everything from tablets that we're using for patient education. This could be the utilization of telemetry packs, and it could be the tele-sitters. I know that many facilities use a remote monitoring system rather than the old days where you had to have a actual person sitting in the room with a confused patient. So, those are just a few examples. And through the readings and through the videos this week, hopefully we are triggering your imagination and allowing you to think of examples and how this is used in your place of work. If you're not familiar with how it's used in your place of work, this is a great time for you to ask some questions and look into what's being used. And if it's not used very much, I know there's a few of you who do not have a lot of informatics and technology in your workplace. How could these services benefit you? And you can add to that in your discussion boards. Please do make sure that in your discussions you are giving good examples and actual examples from care. There are many ways that you're using it. Pick one or two and share those with us. The reason being that with all of us coming from different areas of specialties, working in different types of facilities, everywhere from pediatrics all the way to trauma or hospice or school nursing, we're able to see how informatics and technology is used to enhance healthcare in a huge variety of settings and all across the lifespan from birth until death. So we use it everywhere, and it's through your examples and your discussion that we're able to learn from each other. So it's such an important thing, and I really have valued the discussions so far. In addition to, thinking of advantages and disadvantages, comparing the pros and cons with the use of mobile health and telehealth, it really brings to light the changes that have come up with the COVID pandemic. So I know that we have seen telehealth use skyrocket since the pandemic hit. And really, it has allowed patients to seek health care who otherwise may not be able to leave their home, whether they're quarantined, immunocompromised, and it has opened up healthcare not just due to the COVID pandemic, but think about all the patients who may not have access, who don't have transportation. So it has given us so many benefits. I personally have used telehealth. I had not used it prior to the pandemic, and I've had mixed experiences. I've had a couple of great experiences where I was able to get quick, cheap access to care and got exactly what I needed. I had another instance where the internet connection from the provider was not good and it was hard to hear each other. So there are always goods and bads. Sewell in our textbook talks about reimbursement issues, which is another concern. But this is not something that's going away. I foresee it continuing to grow. And there are so many benefits. Think about people in rural areas with the use of tele-ICUs and telespecialty consults. People who would not have access to specialty providers now can, and they can be seen by those providers. So it's really opening up a lot of possibilities. And don't forget mobile devices and telehealth with home health as well. As people are home, using special equipment so that when they check their blood sugar, diabetics can send their glucometer readings electronically to the provider's office, rather than just checking an A1C or relying on the patient to write down their readings every day. So doctors are getting real-time information. This is not only helping with patients who have diabetes, patients with CHF, as we're keeping an eye on their vital signs, on their weights. It allows just a much closer watch over patients. So I can foresee an improvement in chronic care management as well with telehealth. So just a lot of great things to be thinking about as you go over the assignments for this module. Additionally, we have our PowerPoint, our narrated PowerPoint assignment this week. You will need a microphone if your computer does not have a working microphone. A microphone can be purchased. Walmart has them, I believe, for under $20, but you do need to have a working microphone, and most computers have that built in. So just a reminder on that. It is 15 to 20 slides. Do not forget your reference slide. That's very important. And also make sure to review that rubric. You need to put some images in there. For every assignment, I cannot reiterate enough, please make sure you're reviewing the rubric so that you can earn full points for your work. Leaving something simple out can really affect your grade negatively. So just make sure that you're reviewing that. If you have never made a PowerPoint, I know my kids have grown up doing them, using them in school, but I never made a PowerPoint until grad school. So if this is new for you, I do have some helpful videos on how to create a PowerPoint or how to add your audio narration if you have never done that before. When you do go to submit your assignment, the file size will be large because it has the audio narration with that. So allow extra time to upload that. Don't leave it to the last minute in case you have some technical issues. That always happens when you're running behind. So just give yourself extra time. And we are already to week 4 of 7. So this has been very, very good. The conversations have been rich. The discussions have been great. And I hope that you're learning each week in this. Remember that I'm here for any questions, and I look forward to another great week. Thank you so much.